The 7 silent money traps that keep you poor in 2025. Right now, as you watch this, millions are making the same 7 financial mistakes. They think they're being smart with their money, they believe they're on the path to wealth, but they're actually trapped in a system designed to keep them poor. What if I told you that 87% of people will never achieve financial freedom? Not because they don't earn enough, but because they fall into invisible money traps that drain their wealth silently. Today, we expose the 7 silent money traps of 2025. The ones that keep the middle class middle and the wealthy getting wealthier. Here's the uncomfortable truth about money in 2025. The game has changed completely. While you've been told to save your way to wealth, inflation has been eating your purchasing power. While you've been chasing the latest investment trends, the truly wealthy have been playing by different rules entirely. Most financial advice today is outdated, irrelevant, or deliberately misleading. It's designed to keep you consuming, not accumulating. But here's what the top 1% know that you don't. Money isn't just about mathematics. It's about psychology, energy, and understanding the invisible forces that govern wealth creation. The law of attraction isn't just positive thinking. It's about aligning your financial behaviors with the frequency of abundance. Let's decode the 7 traps that are keeping you from that frequency. Money trap number 1, the subscription bleeding trap. The average American now spends $273 per month on subscriptions. That's $3,276 per year. Over 30 years with compound interest, that's over $300,000 in lost wealth. But here's the deeper trap. Subscriptions rewire your brain to accept recurring expenses as normal. They condition you to think in monthly payments instead of total cost. This is the poverty mindset in action. Netflix, Spotify, gym memberships you never use, software you've forgotten about. Each one seems insignificant, but they're training your subconscious to leak money consistently. The wealthy think differently. They ask, does this move me closer to financial freedom or further away? They understand that every recurring expense must generate recurring value. Action. Step. Audit every subscription today. Cancel anything that doesn't directly contribute to your income or essential well-being. Your future millionaire self will thank you. Money trap number 2, the fake emergency fund trap. You've been told to keep 6 to 12 months of expenses in a savings account, earning 0.5% interest while inflation runs at 6%. That's not security. That's guaranteed wealth destruction. Here's what they don't tell you about emergency funds. The banks are playing you. They're offering you 0.5% to 2% on high-yield savings accounts, while money market funds are yielding 4.2% to 4.3%. The banks take that 2 to 3% difference as pure profit. They're literally making money off your ignorance. Meanwhile, you could put that same emergency fund in a money market fund like Vanguard's VMFXX. You get the full market rate, around 4.3% currently. Your money compounds automatically. You can access it instantly whenever you need it. No penalties, no restrictions, no games. Here's the wealth mindset shift. Emergency funds should still earn real returns. 6 months of expenses in a money market fund gives you true security plus growth. The wealthy understand that every dollar should be working at maximum efficiency, even emergency dollars. Action. Step. Move your emergency fund to a money market account like VMFXX. Keep 6 months of expenses there for true emergencies. Let it compound at the real Fed rate not the bank's scraps. Money trap number 3, the home ownership prison. Real estate always goes up. Renting is throwing money away. You need to own a home to build wealth. All lies designed to trap you in debt. The median home price in 2025 requires 43% of median income just for the mortgage. Add insurance, taxes, maintenance, and opportunity cost. You're looking at 60 to 70% of your income locked into an illiquid asset. Meanwhile, the truly wealthy rent their homes and buy income-producing real estate. They understand the difference between where you live and where you invest. Your primary residence is not an investment. It's a consumption choice. Robert Kiyosaki was right. Your house is a liability disguised as an asset. The wealthy think in cash flow, not appreciation. They know that true wealth comes from assets that pay you, not assets that cost you. Action. Step. If you must buy, ensure the total housing cost is under 25% of your income. Better yet, rent below market rate and invest the difference in cash-flowing assets. Money trap number 4. The retirement account mirage. 401ks and IRAs were never designed to make you wealthy. They were designed to make Wall Street wealthy while giving you the illusion of saving. Here's the brutal math. Contributing $500 monthly to a 401k for 30 years at 7% returns gives you about $612,000. Sounds good. That's worth maybe $200,000 in today's purchasing power. Not exactly retirement paradise. The wealthy don't wait 30 years to access their money. They build wealth they can touch, control, and leverage today. They understand that time value of money works both ways. A dollar you can use today is worth more than a dollar locked away for decades. Plus, retirement accounts come with strings attached. Early withdrawal penalties, required distributions, tax implications you can't control. Action. Step. Contribute enough to get company match, then focus on building taxable investment accounts and business income. Your wealth should work for you now, not just in retirement. Money trap number 5. The credit score obsession. Credit scores are designed to measure how profitable you are to lenders, not how wealthy you are. The highest credit scores often belong to people trapped in perpetual debt cycles. They're rewarded for being consistent borrowers, not for building wealth. Here's the paradox. The wealthy often have mediocre credit scores because they don't need to borrow money constantly. They buy assets with cash, invest in businesses, and build wealth outside the traditional credit system. Meanwhile, the middle class obsesses over credit scores while hemorrhaging money on interest payments. They're optimizing for borrowing capacity instead of wealth accumulation. The energy you put into credit score manipulation could be redirected into income generation. Action step. Maintain good credit, but don't worship it. Focus on building assets that eliminate your need to borrow. The goal is to be your own bank, not the bank's best customer. Money trap number 6. The education investment illusion. Education is the best investment. Tell that to the 44 million Americans drowning in student loans. The average student graduates with $37,000 in debt and a degree that may be obsolete in 5 years. Meanwhile, skilled trades, online businesses, and alternative education paths create millionaires without the debt burden. The wealthy invest in education, but not in the way you've been taught. They invest in skills that directly translate to income. Sales, marketing, negotiation, financial literacy, technology. They attend masterminds, hire coaches, and buy courses that pay for themselves within months. Traditional education teaches you to be an employee. Wealth education teaches you to be an owner. The mindset shift is everything. Instead of asking, "What degree should I get?" ask, "What skills will make me irreplaceable?" Action. Step. Before taking on educational debt, calculate the true ROI. Consider alternative paths, apprenticeships, online courses, starting a business, or learning high-income skills directly. Money trap. Number 7. The instant gratification debt spiral. Buy now, pay later. 0% financing, minimum payments. These aren't conveniences, they're wealth extraction systems. The average American carries $6,194 in credit card debt at 24% interest. That's $1,487 per year just in interest payments. But here's the deeper trap. Debt changes your relationship with money. It makes you think in payments instead of prices. It trains you to prioritize cash flow over net worth. It keeps you working for money instead of making money work for you. The wealthy understand that every dollar in interest is a dollar stolen from their future self. They use debt strategically for assets that appreciate or generate income. Consumer debt is the enemy of wealth creation. It's negative leverage that compounds against you. Action. Step. Pay off all consumer debt using the debt avalanche method. Redirect those payments into investments. Never finance consumption again. The wealth mindset. Integration. Here's what connects all 7 traps. They're all symptoms of scarcity thinking. Scarcity makes you hoard cash in low-yield accounts. Scarcity makes you finance consumption to preserve cash flow. Scarcity makes you chase security instead of opportunity. The law of attraction in wealth isn't about visualizing money. It's about embodying the decision-making patterns of the wealthy. When you think like wealth, you attract wealth. When you make decisions from abundance, abundance finds you. Every financial choice is an energetic choice. Choose abundance. Choose growth. Choose freedom. The 7 traps we've exposed today have kept millions trapped in financial mediocrity. But knowledge without action is just entertainment. The wealthy don't just learn about money, they implement systems that attract it. If you're ready to stop falling into these traps and start building real wealth, join the Luxona Vault, coming soon. Inside, you'll find the complete wealth-building system that the top 1% use, the strategies they don't want you to know, the mindsets that separate millionaires from the masses, and the step-by-step blueprint to financial freedom in 2025. Click the link below and take control of your financial destiny. Because you weren't born to be average. You were born to be wealthy. Welcome to Luxona, where millionaires are made.